Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaoticness. If you're new here, my name is Melissa.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my
As
way.
you can see, you guys are getting a sneak peek of the new office setup. We are far from done. As you can see, everything is empty. That's because I still need to go through all of my craft supplies and see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to give to my mother-in-law. I don't plan on keeping very much, to be honest with you. Whoop. Also, you may notice this camera is not the greatest. This only records in 1280 70 20. I don't know what that means, but it's on my list to um, get a better camera. I'm not using the laptop camera, so this is an external camera that I've had from when I had my Mac Mini. So it's very old. God, I probably got this camera in 2016, no, 15, 14. No, it would have been after that. 17. I don't remember. I think it's 2017 is when I got this. So, I mean, it's not that old, I guess, but it's old as far as technology goes, but I'm planning on upgrading that because, as you can tell, this is like not the best quality that it can be. And so I'm going to upgrade that because I do like to do webcam. That sounds weird. I like to do like pop ins in my videos, I guess is the better way, because saying webcam footage makes it sound way dirtier than it needs to be for some reason. Anyway, also, my microphone, I have a feeling it's about to go out. I just did a test on it. And when I first got the microphone, I used to be able to set it down in front of me. If you see in the intro, I was not holding the microphone. I had to turn it all the way up for you to be able to hear me. And so I just did a test on the microphone, and even holding it like this to my face was only getting me 78% accuracy as far as like sound goes. So I think the order that's going to happen is going to be I'm going to update the camera first, and then I'm going to get a new microphone. I want to get a microphone. I think I'm still debating. I'm going through my different options. I'm thinking of getting a gamer microphone, like not the headset microphones, but you have you seen the gamers? You guys, I know a lot of my viewers probably do not watch gaming content. I do watch some. I don't watch a lot, but a few of like the Twitch streamers I watch have like a clip-on microphone that clips on to the side of their desk. I don't know if it would do it on mine. Mine doesn't have a very big lip. Anyway, and it kind of like comes over and then they goes down, or they can have it lower and then just move it. It's like on a rotating arm type thing. So I'm thinking about getting something like that. That way it's like I can easily push it out of my way, or I could easily bring it into where I want to speak. But it would also be nice to have one that you guys don't see at all, but could still hear me. And I need some sort of microphone because the web camera does not have. Ooh, you know what? No, it's right. I just looked to make sure I had the correct audio. But the web camera does have a microphone on it, but it's not very good at all. Um, and I don't know, like my new monitor, we'll leave it as that, is supposed to have sound, but I don't know if that means it's got a microphone too. So I don't know. we're still going through all of the growing pains, so to speak, of the new setup. So we're still trying to get things figured out. And one of those, I mean, my husband bought me a sound bar, which you'll see it in the next video, or maybe this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it in this video or not. I really haven't. No, probably not. I think I'm just going to leave this as a mini grocery haul. This is not going to be that long of a video unless I sit here and talk to you for an hour, which is completely possible. Also, wow, ignore that. We had to order new bulbs for the lava lamp, but the lava lamp will be up and running soon enough. But yeah, this room is not done. It's clean and to a point where it's usable at least. And then I think we're going to be working on the outside this weekend. If we cannot work on the outside, like for some reason it rains or something like that, then I think we're going to start on the sunroom area, which if that's the case, a lot of stuff will end up coming in here for me to go through, or I'll go through it and we'll make piles in there. I don't know what we're going to do. I just know that I was originally going to give this to my mother-in-law as well, but I decided to keep that one. This one over here is my old record stand, and it's not really good quality, so I'm not planning on putting anything too heavy on the shelves because they were already falling apart when I took the records off of them. And that baffles me because it was literally advertised on Amazon when we bought it as a record stand. So the fact that it was buckling under the weight of all of the records I have, which it says it could hold, just, you get what you pay for, and it wasn't very expensive. So what else? Anyway, let's talk about, before we get into the grocery haul, I wanted to kind of talk about what I'm thinking of, because I don't know if this is what's going to happen, but I've been kind of thinking of my channel, and as we all do that make videos, right? Because I've always told you guys, and I still mean this, that I'm still going to put my content out there, whether anyone watches it or not. Like, I know for a fact that the mukbang videos or the sit down and chat with me videos aren't going to get as many views as the clean with me videos. And that's fine with me, because I am not here. How do I explain it? How do I explain it properly without without sounding rude? I'm not on here because I'm trying to follow an why can't I speak today? I'm not on here because I'm trying to follow the algorithm. I'm not trying to get the hundreds of views on every video. Is it a plus side? Absolutely. Does it tell me the masses like these types of videos? Absolutely. But at the same time, sometimes I just really do need to sit down and chat with you guys. Sometimes I really just need to get stuff off my chest. And sometimes I have weeks where I do nothing, like this week. This week, the reason you're getting the grocery haul video that I cut out, or the grocery haul that I cut out of the last video, the 2-hour video, is because I've done nothing this week. Like, I've uploaded the content, not uploaded, I've exported, oh my God, I cannot speak proper today. I've imported the content onto the computer, and it's maybe a half hour. Less if you take away all the talking parts that I do. Like, here's what I need to figure out. how the problem is, okay, I know I'm about, let me start with my original thought and then go into the problem is. All right, so I need to figure out how to, I know how to do it, but the problem, here's the thing. I need to get to a point where I'm doing my talking points as voiceovers during the cleaning points. But the problem with that is that I randomly think of something to talk to you guys about. So, one of the things I could do would be to, instead of using that as a video clip, I can use it as an audio clip. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some of you guys say you like the chatty parts, but I don't know, is it, do you like watching the chatty parts, or you just like hearing the chatty parts? Because here's the thing, if I use those clips as voiceover instead of just as part of the clip, my videos could probably always stay under an hour. I know some of you guys said you prefer the longer videos, but I know others that would prefer if they stay shorter. So I am trying to find a middle ground at that point. Like I said, again, I'm not trying to sound rude because I'm not, that's not my intentions, but I know I always say that I'm on here just to be me, and that's all true, but at the same time, I still want people to watch the videos. So I know in that early, I know I'm contradicting myself because I said I could care less if anyone watches the videos, but we all know that I really don't care. I don't care, but I do care, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I don't care from a monetary point of view. Like, I'm not here to profit off of my channel. Like I've always said, if for some reason one day I am able to become monetized, that's just a little bonus to me. But I would never like specifically start following the algorithm. I barely check my stats now. Like, I don't even know how many subscribers we have. I have not checked in a long time. So actually, let's just do that live right here. Well, not live, but let's do that now. Let's see. Let me go to my dashboard. I never check the analytics um, because, I don't. Okay, so we have 611 friends now. So that's great. Also, I don't understand why my shorts, I know the one was blocked because I had the sound on for the game in the background of me talking, but then the second one I did, I muted it. Well, the third one I did also got blocked because it's saying that it's content owned by um sorry, it's content owned by the NHL network. But here's the thing. I'm I am showing the game, right? But I was doing that in the second video as well, and they didn't block it. But they're blocking this one, which I don't understand. And they're saying it, the only reason it's blocked is because it's over 60 seconds. It's 2 minutes long, which they've upped shorts to 3 minutes, which that's great because it's really hard for me to make 15-second content. You know me, I don't like short content, but YouTube also wants you to start doing more shorts. And so I've been trying to do more. Like, obviously, I'm not doing the greatest job because I just don't like short form content. I don't even like watching short form content. Every now and then I will scroll through shorts and watch the people that I've subscribed to's shorts, but I don't really go far beyond that. That's one reason I just don't. I only keep the TikTok app on my phone because my husband sends me TikToks. Other than that, I wouldn't have it. And because I don't care. I don't like short form content. That's why I stopped posting on TikTok, because it just wasn't fun for me. And here's the thing, if it's not fun for me, I don't want to do it. But like when I just want to sit there and have a quick blurb to like almost a PSA sort of thing, it's nice to be able to just do a short. And now that they allow up to 3 minutes, it's even better for me because I don't have to talk to you like this and hope that you can understand me to get everything out in 15 seconds, right? I am, look, I tell this to everyone. Unless you know me, like if you've known me in person for a long time, I'm very shy. I am very shy. My friends, well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of my friends will probably tell you that when I first met them, I was really shy. And I am shy, but once you get to know me, this is how it is in person. I can just chit chat. I mean, obviously, I have someone to, go back and forth with, so I'm not the only one talking and trying to fill in the silence, right? But um I just lost my train of thought, and that happens a lot. Oh, but because this is a video and I don't want to have a lot of silence in it, I try my best to keep a one-sided conversation going, if that makes any sense. Like obviously it's not completely one-sided because I always encourage you guys to please comment yes, oh my god, I cannot think, to leave me comments because that way it makes it more of a two-sided conversation because I can get back with you guys. But yeah, YouTube is pushing shorts, and let me know if you create content. I'm looking at I'm looking at the screen instead of the camera, and I'm sorry. I'll get used to it. It's just something new for me. But my god, something in my eye. If you make content on YouTube, can you please let me know? Has YouTube been trying to get you guys to create more shorts as well? Because I probably get 2 or 3 emails a week from them about create more shorts, create more shorts. Your channel needs more shorts. I mean, obviously, you see, I'm not really pushing shorts on my community because I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like them as quick little, hey, this is what's going on, or hey, look who's winning the hockey game, because you know me, I love hockey. Or here's what Stitcher Mischief's doing. I don't like short form content for anything other than here's what's going on, or you know what I'm saying? I don't like it to be my sole content. Whereas, like, people who have been doing like TikTok and stuff are used to short form content and it doesn't bother them. They don't care if they have to make a video in 20,000 parts to get the whole story out. Whereas me, I'm like, I'm just going to make a video, put it on YouTube because then I don't have to worry about making 50 billion parts to one story. Everyone can just go to the video and watch the whole thing at one time. To me, that just makes more sense than stay tuned for part 2, stay tuned for part 3, stay tuned for part 10. So, it's just like, just get it over with. Or, like, some of the people that I used to watch when I was used to scroll TikTok would, and this is when they were started allowing 10-minute content, I would notice that they would still only do like 2-3 minutes and then say stay tuned for part 2 or 3, whatever. And by the time you add up everything, they could have probably got it all done in one 10-minute video, possibly 2. But they stretched it out because every video, every click gets them more money. And see, I guess that's the difference, is that I'm not money driven. Like, I would appreciate compensation, you know what I'm saying? I would take that as a tip. I would take that as a thank you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's, 1, therapeutic for me. 2, it's just something that I actually do enjoy doing. And, it's a way for me to connect with others without actually having to go out into the world and physically connect with others. Because here's my issue. I feel like every time I get a good friend, I move. And so I started to get to the point where I just don't want to make good friends anymore. I not like that sounded bad. Not trust me. I want to make friends, but I don't want to make friends. How do I make it sound weird? Just let me know if it makes sense to you guys. I don't want to have a friend that lives near me that I'm going to end up losing track of, because I think the thing is, like, growing up, we didn't have social media until AOL Instant Messenger. I mean, there were some before that, but Instant Messenger was the biggest one, right? And by then, like, none of my friends in Georgia had computers because, they just couldn't afford a computer, right? So because we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that, I lost track of a lot of my friends until Facebook became a big thing. And then I started reconnecting with a lot of them, and it just makes me feel like, if we had the same luxuries as kids do today, like especially the Army kids, they have such luxuries that they just don't even realize it, because, when I was an Army kid, we moved and you just never spoke to those people again, and that's just the hard truth. You may write letters back and forth, but eventually, like, someone moves, and then, you lose track of addresses and so forth. And so, yeah, it just wasn't the same. Whereas now you can send a text message being like, we're moving again, or you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Here I am saying that this is going to be a short video, and I've already spoke to you guys for 22 minutes. So I'm going to get off here, do the grocery haul, and then I will be back for the outro, because I don't think there's an outro in this. So I will talk to you guys in just a moment. Alright, we're going to do grocery haul and then move on. I have to go drop off the rent check, run to the store, give me some lunch, and I'll be back after that. But anyway, salt and pepper chips, they were still on sale, and my husband likes salt and pepper chips. I like them too, so I'm not gonna lie about that. I do like them, and this is a pretty clean brand. It's literally potatoes, vegetable oils, which include canola, sunflower, and or safflower, and soybean, rice flour, salt, black and white pepper, yeast extract, citric acid, garlic powder, jalapeno pepper powder, and onion powder. So pretty clean for a potato chip. Anyway, I needed to buy one more item to get the sale, which was $2 off each when you buy 3 or more. So, rice. I need to look to see if I can put rice in the freezer, because I just bought rice, but with it too, this was already on sale for $7.99 or $5.99, something like that. Anyway, so $2 off made it even cheaper. And this is the brand I prefer. I will buy any type of jasmine rice, but I prefer jasmine rice over any other rice. Anyway, I'm gonna have to Google if I can freeze rice. I think you can, so we'll see. Tomato soup. I've never had this one. I almost bought Campbell's because that's the one I like, but this was on sale. And I got creamy tomato and then roasted red pepper and tomato, and I'm mixing this, It's way too much for my husband and I, but I'm going to freeze the leftovers for a different day. So I figured let's go ahead and make it. I've never had this one, but this has reduced fat milk. I'm going to read the roasted red pepper one first. So reduced fat milk, water, tomato paste, cane sugar, red bell peppers, roasted red bell peppers, roasted garlic, butter, sodium citrate, which I know that's one of them we're supposed to be avoiding. Again, I've never heard of this brand, but it was on sale and it's probably better than the Campbell's, but who knows. Non-fat dry milk, sea salt, rice flour, garlic powder, onion powder, spices. The creamy one is reduced fat milk, water, tomato paste, cane sugar, sea salt, sodium citrate, rice flour, cheddar cheese flavor, garlic powder, onion powder. So we're gonna try this. My husband requested grilled cheese and tomato soup. So again, I know I could go buy tomatoes and make the tomato soup, and that's actually a goal of mine, is to learn to make tomato soup, because we love tomato soup, especially when we lived up north. We ate tomato soup and grilled cheese all the time. This is my cream of onion. I know. I need to learn to make this as well, because it's not something that I use very often, like only when I make green bean casserole, and that's very rarely these days. So anyway, we have butter because I needed some bowl butter, and I was gonna buy the Kerrygold, which is what I bought last time, but it turned into a brick, so I don't know. Anymore, more dip. I got some vanilla yogurt. This one is milk yogurt because that's what the recipe called for, but I usually use Greek yogurt in things, but I'm making frozen yogurt and this is what was called for. But I'm also going to experiment because these little Chobani, yeah, they are Chobani. They were on sale, so I bought a strawberry cheesecake. This one is for me to eat because I want to test it, because it's the toasted coconut flavored, because I don't like the chunks in it. And I've never had the Chobani one of this. I usually buy the Dannon Light, and when I went to Walmart, all of those were expired, but they had these, but I didn't want to buy them because they were like $1 something a piece, and like I didn't want to test it and then not like it. But these were on sale for less than $1, so I got that. So let me find all the ones I got because I don't remember everything I got. So I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So I got the strawberry cheesecake. Oh my God, the coconut one. I got a blueberry one because I was thinking blueberry flavored ice cream might be good. I don't know. Maybe even a strawberry blueberry, because I bought 2 strawberry ones. I'm not saying I won't eat these as well, but I also want to try making frozen yogurt with Greek yogurt, just because Greek yogurt has, I think, higher protein, 12 grams, and this is, well, this is very high. This is only 8 grams of protein and 26 grams of carbs in a serving. This whole container is a serving, and it's only 5 grams of carbs. So Greek yogurt is definitely healthier for you. So, and I actually used to never like Greek yogurt, but oh, I forget what I got something. I think the first one I ever tried was, I don't remember what brand it was, but it was the brand that John Stamos used to promote. Anyway, I did not like it, and of course that was like early 20s when I tried it, and it was disgusting. But now I love Greek yogurt. So anyway, I bought some Colby Jack cheese. No, this is not the best brand, but they did not have this brand, which is Tillamook, in sliced cheese at Kroger, and I did not want to go to Publix. So anyway, Tillamook cream cheese. I'm going to pull out some bagels that I have in the freezer. I need to check the dates on the yogurt still too, but this is the best cream cheese, far more superior than Philadelphia, and it doesn't have any like whatever the preservative is that the other ones have. This is just good old cream cheese. Let me check the dates on these real quick. March. I just have a hard time trusting places anymore. March. 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 April. Jeez. July. I also check the year. I know I was just telling you guys the month, but I also check the years. Anyway, spinach. This is for a recipe I'm gonna make. I've really been craving Italian sausage soup, but I don't want to go to Trader Joe's to buy the Japanese sweet potatoes that go in the Italian sausage soup. So instead, I found a recipe very similar to the Italian sausage soup that I usually make, but instead of potatoes, it calls for tortellini. And this, you guys can disagree with me if you want, but this is one of the best tortellini brands. It's very, very, very clean ingredients. When I was on my whole I'm not buying any processed food ever again kick, this was what I bought, and this was on sale because this brand is really usually pretty pricey, and it was on sale, I think 2 for $7, which I know is still kind of pricey, but compared to what you get in the freezer, this is actually really good. I'm not going to sit here and read all the ingredients to you guys, but if you want, if I can get it to focus, let me hide my face. Can you guys see that? Anyway, if you want to try to read that, that's the ingredients. Very clean ingredients, in my opinion. But I've been wrong before. So this is where people are going to yell at me because I've still not been able to find any bacon that does not have nitrates in it. So I needed bacon for a recipe that we're going to be making coming up, and so I just bought the kind I like, which is the Wright brand. I think it's the nitrates that someone said we need to avoid in bacon. I don't know, but you know, my husband and I are talking, we're going to buy half of a cow. We already decided that we're going to buy it sometime this year, but we've also been talking about possibly getting a pig, like obviously butchered and stuff like that. So that's just something we've been discussing. And if I can get bacon straight from a butcher, it's usually not, like, I think you can request it to not have like just raw unprocessed bacon. I'm pretty sure you can get it uncured and all of that, which is what I want, but I don't know. We're still new to this whole farm life thing. Also, someone else, you guys are gonna yell at me for this, but I got a small pack of Black Forest ham because my husband wants ham and cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches. And when I do that, when I make it, I like to buy a better quality ham. And Smithfield is pretty good ham. Ham in general is just all processed, so I can't really say anything good about ham except for that I like ham, and I'm never going to give up ham. Just throwing that out there. Never going to give it up. It's like a Rickroll for ham, right? Never gonna give it up. Anyway. What else? Milk. Because even though I'm not drinking or eating cereal, I still have milk every now and then because it's good for your bones. Anyway, I'm gonna make coffee, so I bought coffee creamer, and of course it was on sale, so I got 2 of them. I got the coconut cream, which I really love, and I got the Italian sweet cream, which I really love. And yes, I know they're not the best, but these ones are at least sugar-free, so, which I know is worse, but anyway. Bag of cauliflower, because it was free. French fries, because they were on sale. And I got these as well, because they were on sale. And my husband was talking about popcorn chicken. Obviously I can make it, but this I thought would be good to put in the freezer for a convenience item. And it's Simply Smart lightly breaded chicken chunks. So I am going to say that these ones will be approved by him because they are not soaked in pickle juice. There is no dill or anything in these, so he will approve. One of them we got was supposed to be like a Chick-fil-A dupe, but it was very dilly and he didn't like that. So these I think will be great. I personally like Chick-fil-A, but I also like pickles, so you know, to each their own, right? Anyway, that's all the groceries. So I'm gonna put up all of the frozen stuff. I'm gonna look. These are used by March 20th, definitely be used by March 27th. So these can go in the refrigerator. I don't like to freeze them if I don't have to. And since they're good until March 27th in the refrigerator, we're going to put them in the refrigerator. So most of this stuff actually does go in the refrigerator. In fact, the only thing that's bought for the pantry is this, which will be getting used soon, and the tomato soups, which will be getting used soon, and the chips. Well, and then the rice, but I think that can be frozen. I'm going to check again. So really, I think keeping the snacks where on the top shelf will work. It'll also keep me from overbuying things and only buying things that we need. One of the things I want to start making and freezing as prep is the homemade au gratin potatoes. So I will be buying a bunch of potatoes in the future, probably the near future. I want to say March is pretty busy because we're going to Indiana for a week in March, so I don't want to commit to anything really in March, but I would say by the end of April we will be doing a lot of side item projects to freeze. The one freezer I want just for like sides and vegetables, and then the other freezer I want, well, and meal prep. So like anything extra that we can thaw later and eat will be in that freezer. The smaller freezer I want to keep for like our frozen pizzas and like potatoes, you know, all the convenience, snacky foods type things. Anyway, that's my goal in life, is to take things like the au gratin potatoes that that we really love, so, but to make them homemade, freeze them, and kind of like I do when I make bulk mashed potatoes, which that's on the list to do as well, is to make some mashed potatoes in bulk. I haven't done that in a very long time, and so that's what I want to do. I actually, for the mashed potatoes, let me explain. Okay. I have things falling on my head. Anyway. Alright, so for the mashed potatoes, I kind of want to find something smaller than this, but bigger than this. Because this is like too small, but this is too big for like one meal's worth. These worked when I was prepping for our Thanksgiving that we do in October with my family. But for Justin and I, it's too much for one meal, but this is not enough, if that makes sense. So this is, I don't know what size this is, but do you see them? Like, I don't know. It's also this not as deep. This one's not as deep as this one. Anyway, but so if you guys know, like, I don't know, I think this was an 8-inch pan, and this is 4, I think. If you guys know of anything in between, let me know. Otherwise, I guess I could make them in these, and I just would have, well, at that point I might as well have made it in this. Maybe I can make one work with, I don't know, but that's something for a different day. I also want to find this size with lids. Like, these ones have lids and these ones do not. These I originally bought to make Stitch's birthday cake every year because it's the perfect size for a doggy birthday cake, and so I still will use them for that. But like, they're also good for food prep, but I also want them with lids. Anyway. Oh, let me get all this crap put up and go on about the rest of my day, and I'll be back. All right, really quick Sprouts haul because I went there for oranges and sausage. Anyway, I got some bananas. This one is gonna go into ice cream. I bought this apple. It's called a Honey Z apple. I've never had this kind before. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I figured that I like to try different apples. I only bought one. I bought 2 bags of Sumo oranges. They were on sale. That's why I like to get them from Sprouts, because they're usually on sale. I got sausage. I did not get Italian sausage. Here's why. I can just add Italian seasoning to this. This is not breakfast sausage. This is just sausage. Mild ground sausage. So, yeah. And I honestly don't like Italian sausage. It has something in it that hurts my stomach. So I usually like to just buy ground pork and add seasoning to it. And then I seen these. I love Rossi Bites. Yes, I know they're not good for you. But, I mean, they can't be that bad, right? I mean, they're sold at Sprouts. Anyway, they have a garlic one. So I was like, yes! So this will go good with dinner tonight because I'm making spaghetti. So I'm trying to use up our pasta so I can do the big pasta project as well. So that is going to be good to try with our dinner tonight. So yeah. And then of course I forgot my bag. So I went ahead and got one of these these hard ones. I figured I'll put all my other bags in this one and stick it in the car. Maybe then I will remember my bags in the future. Anyway, I also stopped and got me some lunch. So I'm gonna put up the cold stuff, go have lunch, and then we're gonna work on the kitchen dining room some more. All right, I'm doing an experiment because when I was holding the microphone up to my mouth the last time, when I did the listen back to it, it was extremely loud and I had to turn it down. So I don't know. I think it's because I went into the microphone and messed with the settings and did all those test things, but they were still recording or reporting that it was only like 70% accurate or whatever. But anyway, if I have to turn this up, I'll turn it up. Otherwise, if I found the sweet spot, then that's great. If I got the microphone working great. Because honestly, I don't like holding it. It's just whatever. But yeah, that's the groceries. I don't want to do a really long outro because I told you guys this was going to be a short video and it's not. It's already almost an hour long. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite item that I bought or an item that you would like to try. And then if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.